Do you know why I never put my hands on you?
Because you know better.
No. It's because Daddy asked me not to.
Well, Daddy's dead now. So it's nothing stopping it. Right?
You know what, you're right.
We'll do something, bitch.
Okay, wait a minute. Did Madam just stab her sister, like, right square dead in the chest in front of everybody? Like, the nurse just standing back there? Like, y'all. Whew, let me just tell y'all, All the Queen's Men is back, and let me just say that this episode did not disappoint. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, EJ, and welcome back to the recap, y'all. Today, we're talking about All the Queen's Men. This is Season 3B, Episode 9, y'all. So this episode is going to start right where the last one left off, and that was with the robbery. So turns out that Tandy and her husband, they keep all the money in a safe. I mean, whatever happened to banks, I don't know, but they got a whole crap ton of money and jewelry and everything in the safe, and Champ and Trouble just hit the lottery, y'all. So they try to take as much money as they can, and Tandy is not happy at all. Like, she's like, y'all took everything. Meanwhile, Rayshawn is downstairs beating the heck out of the husband. I don't know how he is not dead, y'all, but he ain't. So he beats the heck out of him. They take off. And yeah, that's how this episode opened up. Oh my goodness. And then we switch back over to where Madam and everybody was. Turns out they're in the middle of a shootout after she blew up Fernando. Turns out, I mean, I guess it wasn't a huge big bomb because the building is still standing. But they're in a shootout. They get back to the basement and Daddy is gone, y'all. Cadillac is no more. His head is cut off. I'm telling y'all, the concierge is not playing. This is getting crazy and it is heating up, because when I tell y'all some of the craziest shit happened in this episode, and I know it is all the concierge. So anyway, y'all, Tommy is trying to console Madam. He's going to take care of getting Daddy all set up and get him to the funeral home and all that stuff. Meanwhile, we back over here at Rayshawn and them, and they done made it back to the house. Trouble and Champ have to be like I don't even know what to say about these two, because first of all, they're already trying to cut Rayshawn out of the money. They trying to screw him just like the Tandy screwed him. Like, because he doesn't know, I mean, he's really in shock about what's happened. So he doesn't know that they had all of this money. And so they're going to take the rest of the money and only really give him $100,000. And I don't know how much money they took, but I know it is way more than $100,000. So, you know, but it is what it is. I mean, that's what these two do. So anyway, y'all, another big major thing that went down is with Detective Davis, y'all. So we all know that Detective Davis has kind of switched to the dark side. She switched over to Madam's side because she like, if I can't beat them, you know, maybe I need to join them. Now, first, let me just travel back for 1 second. So let's go back to the Tandy's house for a minute, where Tandy is there. Her husband's been taken to the hospital. Detective Davis is being the BI that she is, of course, and she is just giving Tandy the business. Now, the DA is going to come in, and she's basically going to tell Davis to take a walk, and this is when Tandy's going to tell her everything. So we find out that the DA actually knows all about Tandy and her husband and all their shenanigans and all the stuff that they got going on. So nothing's really a big secret when it comes to the Tandys with it for her or whatever. And so she tells her the actual story of what happened. Now, she believes that it's Madam that has done this. So now Madam is in some more shit, y'all, because of Trouble, Champ, and Rayshawn. And then we're going to find out later that Trouble and Champ are going to know that they think that Madam is behind this. And they're like, is she going to find out? Champ doesn't seem to think that she's going to find out, but I don't think that Champ has really had an encounter with Madam to the point where he knows that his life is truly in danger like Trouble does, because Trouble seems a little bit worried, y'all. So I don't know what's going to go down with this right here, because it feels like Madam is always having to clean up everybody's messes, and now she has a whole nother mess, and now everybody is coming after her even harder, because the DA is like, look, we just need to take our time. they pretty much have everything that they need because they're going to get a whole new set of evidence because Concierge is out here doing the most. So now let's go on over to Fuego's, y'all, because Fuego just got a cryptic message. Somebody hacked into his system and they are snitching. They telling everything. And I'm telling you, it can only be Concierge because he has been watching her for a very long time. So he knows all the stuff that she's done. And now he's trying to dismantle her piece by piece because, of course, she done killed his brother and she already got rid of his wife. So, I mean, the war is on. So he tells him and sends him proof, of Madam saying what she said when she said that she needed that insurance policy because, of course, she is the one who actually had the ex-girlfriend, ex-fiance, KI double hockey sticks in order to basically control Fuego and all that good stuff. So this is going to be very interesting how this is going to go because he's going to have to continue to play along even though he knows the truth as well. Now, what's even funnier is that Detective Davis is trying to be sidelined. And I think that's because the Concierge knows that Davis has went to the dark side. So he needs to get rid of her as well. So he plants the emails inside of there, making it look like she's had the proof all along that Madam was a part of this in some kind of way. Even though all of it's probable cause and it doesn't actually show her committing the actual crime, it does put her at the scene of all of these crimes. And now it looks like she's had this evidence all this time and has just sat on it. And they also have a footage of her sleeping with Doc. Now, Casanova, y'all know I can't stand Casanova. Now, he actually shows up and he's all trying to be all high and mighty. And I'm just thinking, where is the footage that Madam took of him? Because if the person has all of this footage, I'm sure they got that footage as well. But for whatever reason, that didn't show up. But I'm just saying. So anyway, y'all, all of this stuff is crazy. So it feels like whoever's behind all of this knows about Detective Davis, wants to get her put to the side and off the case so that they can continue on. Like, this is getting way out of control. And y'all, this is just the tip of the water. Like, so much other stuff happened. This is just all in the beginning. When I tell you that this episode was jam-packed, we didn't even got to the second episode. Okay, y'all, so let's move on. It is important to mention that Tandy actually wants them all to be, she wants all of them dead. Like, she wants Champ, Rayshawn, Trouble. She don't want them prosecuted. She wants them gone. And she want her money back, y'all. Like, Tandy is not playing no games. Now, even though she has seen Madam at her worst, probably not at her worst, but Madam has definitely done some stuff to Tandy. Tandy still keeps coming because she still thinks that she has the upper hand. But I mean, I don't know. So I think this is going to be really interesting to see how she's going to try to get back at these fellas and find her money. So anyway, y'all, Rayshawn is going to go MIA and Champ and Trouble are going to have to try to go after him. Now, when they try to go after him, Casanova is leaving out of the police station and they're going to see him, and Trouble wants to tell Madam, but Champ is like, nah, we got to find Rayshawn first. So once again, somebody has some information that would be vital to Madam, but they're not telling it because they want to wait for them to find Rayshawn. I'm just like, why are you listening to Champ? Didn't you get enough of not telling Madam something? Like, Trouble just knows better, but yes, she still don't want to do better, y'all. So I don't know. So that's going to be interesting to see how that works. Now, we all know that Big D was the one who did the things to the tires. Then Amp walks in as Midnight and Dime are talking, and he tells Midnight all about what happened. And Midnight is like, but you still alive, though, and you proved your loyalty, because that's the type of dude that Midnight is. But when it was all said and done, he does tell Dime, like, you need to let this go, because he was the one out there trying to put tires in your car with a doggone air pump. Like Big D didn't even try to fix your car, even though he's the one who did it in a sense. He didn't say all that, but I'm saying that. But Amp was out there trying to do it. So y'all, Amp, I feel like this season may win us back over. We may feel, a little something for Amp again, because a lot of us just ain't feeling him. But I do feel like he still cares about Dom. I just think that he's really hurt. And to be fair, we don't know how we would feel if we were in a situation like this where someone tried to kill us. So, I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, we might wild out too. I really don't know. But I just feel like it done ran its course. We kind of over it at this point. Now we just need to get back to being the person that we know you can be, Amp. Like, let's just be done with it. So anyway, y'all, after they have their little conversation, we are going to see that Madam is going to end up going up to the nursing home. Of course, she goes to the nursing home. And she asked what happens, because remember, the father was at the nursing home, so they have to have some sort of cover story for that. Turns out Nurse Nasty was there, and Nurse Nasty says that she already sent him to the nursing home and that she sent him to Junior Rest's funeral home. So she already had a cover story. So it seems like to me that the concierge got to her and she gave him up. Now, he had all those guns in there. I don't know why he didn't go down fighting or what happened, but it is what it is. So Carla is going to get a call from the concierge because I heard his voice and I'm pretty sure it was the concierge, which I don't understand. She didn't talk to him before, so I don't understand how she didn't know it was him, but maybe she didn't talk to him long enough to recognize his voice. But it definitely sounded like his voice. And he says, that your father is dead, and then gives her the address because remember, Carla didn't know where the daddy was exactly. And then she shows up there and she talking all this noise, and Blue grab her neck first, and then Blue kind of back off, and then Madam is gonna walk away and she gonna let it go. But then she say, y'all out here calling her Madam, but we call her SG, Skinny Gap. Had a gap so big in her mouth that she could, what they said. Y'all heard it. So anyway, after she say that, Madam come back and Madam is like, the reason why I never put hands on you. And then she asked her why, and she says because her daddy wouldn't let her. And then she was like, well, daddy gone now. And I'm like, girl, Carla, you still think it's a game, don't you? And then all of a sudden, y'all, like, I don't know, like, all I saw was something come out of Madam's hand. First, she pulled that gun out and Tommy took the gun from her. And then she grabbed her by the head. And then I see something go into her chest. And that's where that episode ends, y'all. So let me find out Madam out here done put the whole, whatever that was. She be coming out with these weapons quick from that doggone purse. Like, I don't know how she be coming out with this stuff so quick, y'all. So I'm just like, you at a whole nursing home. The lady is over there. I just don't know, y'all. It's a lot. So anyway, y'all, that's what's up with the episode 9 of All the Queen's Men season 3B. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Go ahead and get the conversation started down below. Do y'all think that the concierge is the one that's wreaking all this havoc? Do you think that he's the one dropping all these things, hacking into systems and telling people what's going on with Madam? Do you think this is all his handiwork? And how do you think this is going to play out when it's all said and done? Well, if you like this video, make sure to go ahead and hit the like button. Share this video with someone. If you're finding me for the very first time, please go ahead and subscribe to your girl channel. Turn on your notifications so that you do not miss out on any of my All the Queen's Men content. Now, YouTube says that you just might like this video next, so go ahead and take a look. Until next time, guys. Peace.